Patrick Cook here. So welcome to session number 2 of our tutorial series number 4, Fun with Mandelbulb3D Mutations. In session 1, I was talking about the difficulties that we have utilizing the Mandelbulb3D application primarily for graphics discovery. It has its other issues too, but those are surmountable. You learn the interface. Even though you don't have documentation that might thoroughly explain something, you can actually see what happens. So by observation, using the application, you can pretty much figure out at least what the effect of a control is. So we can live with limited documentation. We can live with the old style user interface because we can learn it, okay? What doesn't change for us, though, is we can't really, without vast amount of experience with the Mandelbulb3D fractal generator, we can't really predict what graphics are going to be produced. Now, if you use the application a lot, all right, you begin to get a pretty good sense of it. If you understand the math, thoroughly understand the math, you have a better chance at kind of predicting what kind of graphic that the Mandelbulb3D application will produce. Most of us don't go there, and we're not going to go there. There are a very few real masters of the Mandelbulb3D fractal generator. We don't need to be masters because there are ways that we can utilize the application creatively and get a lot of good, effectively great and good, and sometimes not so good, and sometimes very bad graphics. Now, the MutaGen is one tool that we can use that allows us to utilize the functionality of the application to generate mutations, okay, where it will take one formula construct. Now, when I say formula construct, looking back at our application here, I'm referring to the formula construction, all right? The hybrid mode, the formulas, the formula properties, the iteration count for each of the formulas, and certainly the iterations of the hybrid mode. Now, I've talked about all of this. Matter of fact, if you miss the tutorial series on mastering Mandelbulb formulas, you might want to go back through that because, you know, as I proceed here in these tutorial series, I'm anticipating that my previous tutorial series have been viewed. So when I say a formula construct, I'm referring to how the Mandelbulb formula is constructed. All right, so for instance, this particular formula, we don't need that in our way right now. All right, this particular graphic is constructed with a formula that goes as follows. In the alternate mode, that is, you've got one formula that is displayed to the screen, another formula is displayed to the screen, and the formula, the pixels that are created interact and create a graphic. This is an alternating, all right, approach, okay? So that's a hybrid mode. The formula slots, in this particular case, I've got two formulas. One is a transform, and one is a standard escape time formula. All right. Each of the formulas here have an iteration count, in this case of 1 and 3 on formula number 2. Formula number 2 is the A box mod 1. All right. The hybrid mode, all right, has a minimum iterations of 1 and a maximum of 60. Our bailout of 1024. Now all of this was discussed in detail in my tutorial series, Mastering Mandelbulb3D Formulas. Okay, so that is a formula construct. When I open up the MutaGen, what it does is it immediately has taken in the formula construct that is currently in the main editor. This is the main editor right in here, okay? So this is a construct. Now, you and I can think of that construct in terms of a visual graphic. The application doesn't see it that way. What the application sees is a whole bunch of numbers. And the numbers are what make up, actually in under the covers of the application, it's seeing a whole bunch of numbers. We see a graphic. We see a graphic, and that's all we really care about. We don't care about the numbers behind the scenes. Okay, so when you open up the MutaGen, it immediately will take in the formula construct, as well as the lighting, all right, and any post-processes, it's all brought in. All right. Now, what the point and the purpose of the MutaGen is, you've been waiting for this for a long time, right? The point and the purpose of this is to modify in a controlled manner various aspects of the formula construct. All right? I'm going to just give you a quick overview right now. We're going to do a deep dive on this as we get into the sessions. All right? So up here, we have the ability to ask the MutaGen to swap out formulas, okay? Add a formula, remove a formula. Now, when I'm talking about formula, I'm talking about right here. I'm talking about these formulas, formula slots, okay? Add a formula, remove a formula, that sort of thing. Up here, we're asking MutaGen to modify the properties of the formulas. These are the properties right in here, okay? Here, this is the Julia mode, and we can actually ask it to modify the Julia mode, which is all down in here. All right, and we can even ask it to change the iteration count, which is down in here. All right, so the MutaGen is a tool that will take the current formula construct, modify it, and then produce children. All right, these are the children. It's going to produce children. Here's another child, here's a child, here's a child. And what it will do as it produces these children, it will modify the various aspects of the formula construct according to our instructions. We're going to get into that. So to end this session, let's just go ahead and punch this. All right, so it's producing children. All right, there we go. Okay, so the MutaGen has successfully created basically 2 generations of children. Follow my mouse. This is generation number 1 right here. And these are the children. This is generation number 2. And these are the children. All right? So what the MutaGen has done for me is it has created multiple children in 2 generation branches based upon the settings that I have here. which I'm going to talk about, all right, to either add or remove formulas, change formula properties, that's these up in here, change the Julia mode, which is up in here, and or change the iteration count. All right? All right. All right, enough for this session. Come on back in session number 3, and we will continue our deep dive into what I consider an extremely valuable tool in order to fast-track your discovery process with the Mandelbulb3D fractal generator. All right? Hey, I'll see you in session number 3, and we'll pick it up from there. I'll see you there.